Welcome everyone, this is On This Restart, and this time we're going to be talking about how to pronounce Pokemon Legends Arceus. Some people might say Pokemon, which I do not like. It's Pokemon, and I'll explain that in a bit, but the bigger point of contention here is how we pronounce Arceus, or Arceus. People seem to be using this name interchangeably. How do you actually say it? Well, in this video, we're going to be discussing that and coming to some sort of conclusion. Now, before we jump into things, let me first very quickly talk about my social media. You may see a few different things here on screen. You can check that all out. And if you like what you're seeing here, you can subscribe or maybe even consider joining as a member. So we're mainly focusing on how to pronounce Arceus or Arceus in this video, but I will touch on Pokemon as well. So if you watch the anime or if you watch any sort of official Pokemon or Nintendo sort of advertisements or marketing or directs or presents on Pokemon, they pronounce it as Pokemon, not Pokemon. I know there's a little accent on the E, which is why I'm sure a lot of people put an emphasis there, but if you pay attention to actual Pokemon things, you will see that it is pronounced Pokemon. Moving forward, with Arceus or Arceus, there's a lot more debate there. Some people say it one way, some people say it another way, or if you're like me, you use them interchangeably depending on how many people are complaining about one or the other in the moment. But you know what, I decided to go ahead and take a look at how Arceus is actually pronounced officially by Nintendo and Pokemon Company. And it's actually been relatively easy because, well, Nintendo and Pokemon Company have been putting out a whole bunch of new information and trailers and advertisements for Pokemon Legends Arceus. So let's go ahead and take a look at a Nintendo of UK trailer for Legends Arceus.
Thanks for joining us today for a preview of the upcoming game, Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Now here, they say Pokemon Legends Arceus. But something that should be considered here is that there are different regions and different ways to pronounce things. Especially when you take into consideration that here in the United States, for example, we say Celtic differently than other places where they say Celtic. So then how should we say it here in North America or the United States? Well, in the North American Nintendo YouTube channel, when they talk about Legends Arceus, they pronounce it as
Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Pokemon Legends Arceus. So then how should it be said? Well, at this point you're probably thinking Legends Arceus, especially if you take into consideration that Pokemon type Null and Silvally were based off of Arceus, and the actual ability for Silvally is the RKS system. It's inspired and based off of the mighty Pokemon of myth, Arceus. However, there are different regions, and the ability of Silvally isn't always RKS system. It actually translates to the Alpha system in some of the different regions. And if you check out some of the Japanese advertisements for Legends Arceus, they pronounce it a little differently.
Nintendo Switch Pokémon Legends Arceus.
Pokemon Legends Arceus. So then, how do we pronounce it? Well, I think that's up to you. I think you can say it however you like. As long as it's clear what you're trying to say, I don't think it really matters. Now, you could argue you should say it how it is based off the region, or perhaps you could argue you should say it based off its originated region being Japan, and where they're pronouncing it as Legends Arceus. But ultimately, I don't really think it matters. I just made this video for fun. But if you're saying Pokemon, that's wrong. It's Pokemon. Although if you like to say it like that, I also don't really care. That's fine as well. But what do you guys think? How do you guys choose to pronounce Pokemon Legends Arceus or Arceus? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, everyone, this is On This Restart. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care.